Hello, it's me, Dor, and I'm back with another movie recommendation for you. This week, I just happened to notice, going through all of my social media, that it was Pride in LA, and I had no idea how remiss I have been. So, in honor of the 2018 Pride and all of my friends in the LGBT community, I would like to recommend To Wong Foo, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. So join me as I drink my way through this recommendation. So my pride drink today that I'm recommending to go with To Wong Foo, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar is the first alcoholic beverage I started drinking when I started going out into clubs when I was 21, which is amaretto and cranberry. That was also the year I first kissed a girl. So it was kind of a special year, and it's kind of a special drink for me. You need some amaretto. So, amaretto to taste. I'm not really measuring this out. I don't really feel like it's a complex enough drink to have to measure it out, or strong enough drink. You know, just kind of for the baby drinker. Which is what I was when I started drinking it. And cranberry juice. And now you have yourself a beautiful fruity amaretto and cranberry. So cheers to the LGBT community, cheers to equal rights, cheers to pride, and cheers to kissing girls. So the first girl that I ever kissed was named Sarah, and she looked like a freaking pixie. She was so adorable, and she had this bright pink hair, and she was so beautiful. But we were in a restroom, and I can't even remember what we were talking about or what brought it on, but she just leaned in and kissed me, and it was the sexiest thing I had ever done. And there were all these feelings that kind of rushed through my body and, like, you know, made me feel happy and tingly, and it was just, yeah. Kissing girls. But that's enough about me and my trip down memory lane. Let's talk about these queens. To Wong Foo, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. Wow, that's just such a mouthful. Was made in 1995 and is starring Wesley Snipes, Patrick Swayze, and John Leguizamo. So To Wong Foo actually begins in New York City at a drag competition where a bunch of queens, including Vida and Noxzema, are competing for the title and a trip to LA where they get to compete in a much bigger competition. I believe it's for like Drag Queen USA. They wind up both winning the competition, but Vida, seeing how this affects Chi Chi, a much younger contender who hasn't quite reached queen status yet, convinces Noxzema to give up their flights so that they can drive cross country and include their now young protege on this trip. Along the way, they have an unfortunate run-in with rapey Sheriff Dullard, but what happens happens, and they decide to press on and continue their trip to LA. However, their car ends up breaking down in small town America, and they have to spend a couple of days there as they wait for the parts to come in. If you haven't seen this movie, whether you are gay, straight, bisexual, a friend to the gay community, this is a fantastic movie for wherever you are in life's journey. And I think that you guys, if you give it a chance, you could really enjoy this movie and maybe learn a couple things from it. Rewatching it the other day and seeing what Carol Ann was going through. Sorry. Seeing what she was going through. And knowing that when I was going through it, I had desperately wished that I was fortunate enough to have a lady friend with an Adam's apple. You might think that I would never want to watch this movie again, but it is funny and it's delightful. And there are some really amazing lessons in it. And in spite of this, it does end very happily. So don't trust this. This is a personal experience thing. To anyone who is a survivor of domestic violence, gay, straight, or other, man, woman, or other, this movie has some powerful messages and feelings. It has some great jokes. And I think it's a wonderful movie to have a few drinks with and watch together as a family. It's got great messages about community and how as long as we build a community, we can really make anything happen, which is really beautiful, because family isn't always the people that share our blood. It's also the people that we choose to spend our time with. And I think that's a large part, for me, of what this movie's about. So I hope you take some time this week to watch it. I hope that all of my friends and brothers and sisters in the LGBT community, I hope that you had a wonderful time at Pride. I hope that you were safe. And I love seeing your pictures on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. So yeah, and I can't wait for San Francisco Pride. So yay! With that, please watch the movie. Let me know what you think of it. If you've already seen it, please let me know that too. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this movie. And if you have any questions, concerns, moans, groans, whines, or complaints, please leave those with any movie suggestions or drink suggestions down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe. And please don't drink and drive, okay guys? I love seeing your beautiful faces and your beautiful comments, and I want you to stay with me. Be responsible, make good choices, enjoy the movie, and I will see you soon with another video.